Good morning, Zeeblies. Where are we, Bubba?
Therapy.
Yep.
For
So,
me.
big boy here has got physical therapy. So, we have made it 2 years without having to make this drive. So, the kids have done really well.
Mom forgot to make the turn, but I remember.
I forgot where I was going. It's been so long. So,
I remembered to make the turn.
if you're not familiar with Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, which is what the kids have and what the doctor is fairly certain that he also has. Now, he's not been to the genetic doctor to get his official diagnosis, but the pediatrician has looked at him and done several little tests and is very confident that Cole also has Ehlers Danlos Syndrome.
Today's school.
Yes, you have school today. So Cole has been having the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years, some knee issues and a lot of knee pain. And with Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, if you have that type of situation where if you have a pain or a joint issue, if you get on top of it early on and you create strength around it and things like that, in the long run, it's a lot better for the joints. So his pediatrician decided to go in and get him in therapy and get that strength around his knees and kneecaps to help him in the long run. Cole starts basketball the end of this month on the 20th.
20th.
And so
I can't wait.
In 15 days, 2 weeks. And so we're going to so he has an evaluation this morning to get started for physical therapy.
I'm 9.
And so that's what we're here for, is to do the evaluation and get started. So that's why we are here. We always come to the same place. The people here are very familiar with our kids, or especially the girls. Now, they're not as familiar with Cole because Cole has only ever done speech therapy here. He's never needed anything else here.
I did therapy at school when I was in 2nd grade.
But it was also speech therapy too. You never needed physical therapy until now. So he's done really well.
I remember, I think there's a gym in there.
There is.
Oh.
Kind of. It's a small one.
Yeah.
So
I went in
because
there
of COVID, their way of doing things are obviously different. So we have to sit outside. I just turned off my hazard because they're loud and I was talking to y'all. You turn on your hazard lights, they'll come out and they'll get you or get him, take him back, do the thing, and they'll bring him out. They have a waiting room inside, but they're not using the waiting room as a waiting room because of COVID.
No one's else here.
We're early.
It's 7:15.
And we're one of the first people that's going to be seen this morning. So I think we actually even beat the workers here.
They told us to get here 10 minutes early.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing.
Looks like we got here earlier.
Yeah.
And my school ends at 2:25 and it's 7:15. And I'm going to be there late.
That's okay.
Everybody's going to ask me, where were you, Cole? And I'm going to tell them I was at therapy.
Yep. So that's just what's going on this morning. Hazy, please. We have this channel to show the good, the bad, and everything in between. And I know we've talked about Cindy's sugars, and I guess I feel a little blindsided. I do, but I don't. So, I'm probably gonna have people look at me funny. I'm sitting in the middle of the parking lot. I couldn't go home, trying to process my feelings with Cindy has been diagnosed pre-diabetic. So she's not full-blown diabetic yet. But she has been, we've been told that they think she's pre-diabetic. And it's been hard. It's been it's been hard with this diagnosis. I feel lost. I have blood sugar issues, but mine's the opposite. Mine are low. I don't have high sugars, so I feel lost with knowing how to help her. You know, when they gave me Cole's Ehlers Danlos Syndrome diagnosis, I kind of laughed. I mean, I'm not surprised. Both my girls have it. I have it. I'm not surprised. But to give my baby another struggle in life, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Diabetes, juvenile diabetes, it's not easy. Being hypoglycemic at 13 and the rest of my life has not been easy. So to be a diabetic, checking her sugars is not easy. She fights. She screams. It hurts her. I already watched Savannah. Go through some of the hardest things I think a child could go through. And now I'm gonna have to watch Sydney, although it's gonna be different things, go through some hard things too. They're my babies. Anyways, so I'm sitting in a parking lot. I'm trying to process this. Sydney wants candy so bad right now. The poor little thing. I just bought her 0 sugar tea. I just bought her 0 sugar lemonade. And the poor thing just wants candy. She just wants some candy. So I just bought her sugar-free chocolate and the lowest amount of sugar I could find in candy. And so has my phone dinging. I just posted something on Instagram and Facebook. So if any of y'all are diabetics or have grandchildren or children that are, this mama needs help. It's a diagnosis I'm not familiar with. I don't know anything about. And I feel very lost. So that is where we are. I hope the pre-diabetic stage lasts for quite a while. Right now, we have to keep an eye on it. I have to check her quite often. I shall be going to see an endocrinologist soon to keep a closer eye on her. And she's not at the point where they're high enough to start insulin, so that's when she'll be considered full-blown diabetic, is when they're high enough that she needs insulin. They're not high enough for insulin, so we can't do insulin or anything, because if we do any of that, it will bottom her out. So we're stuck in a very difficult spot, because it's hard to treat her right now. So there are times when she feels absolutely like crap. She's irritable, she's crying, she's screaming, she's shaking, and there's nothing I can do for her but wait for her sugar to come down or watch it to increase until I have to take her to the hospital. Like, that's where we are right now. It's a very hard position to be in. You know, most parents don't catch it this early because they don't have blood sugar issues themselves. They don't know how to watch it or anything like that. Most parents don't catch it until they're pretty critical, but Sydney's always showed signs of sugar issues from the time she was a little bitty, which when I can console myself and not talk about it without crying, I'll do a more lengthier video on all the signs and symptoms these last 7 years that Sydney has shown, that we've all been kind of watching her, expecting that she's gonna have some sort of sugar issues, whether it was diabetes or like me and my mom were hyperglycemic. So yeah, that's where we are. But we are trying to get ready for Florida. We leave for Florida in 2 days. She does have a pumpkin patch field trip tomorrow, which I'm gonna go on with her. And so that is kind of what's been going on. I know I haven't talked about it. Probably y'all seeing something on Instagram and Facebook today is probably like, what's going on with Sydney? This is a first, because I know I've been trying to process it myself. So I'm gonna sit here and just kind of read and put the camera down, because all these people driving past me are looking at me like I'm crazy. I just wanted to pick up the camera and tell y'all what's going on. Talk to them and tell them how you've been feeling.
Guys, I've been feeling great. No sugar attacks. Never ever.
Well, today.
Well, never ever today so far, but I had a great day today. I'm in the car driving home. Not driving home. Riding home. I'm riding home. And you see, my brother was doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Mean. But I had a blast. And look at my wad I made. Coleslaw!
Bubba, don't make her
Stop.
mad. Don't be mean.
So it was a great day at school. It was so good. Turn you to a frog. Stop.
Cole, please let her talk to them.
I am so happy. I had so fun.
Alright, why don't you let Bubba talk to them for a minute?
I'm gonna let you guys talk to Cole for a minute.
Please. See the police officers?
Police officer.
Anyways,
I don't see a police.
why don't you talk to them?
Abracadabra.
Are you talking?
Stop touching me, Sydney.
Cindy, let Bubba talk.
He's not talking. Because I haven't think of anything to say yet.
Well, tell them about your day. What'd you do at school?
He ate
Did you go
lunch.
outside?
No,
You didn't go outside today?
I did. We had indoor recess and we did a blook-it. Some of you might know what a blook-it is.
I don't.
Some of you probably don't. Do you know what a blook-it is, Cindy? Nope.
I don't either.
Well, I do. It's awesome. Tell them.
What is it?
Of course you don't. Yes, I do. I just don't know how.
Cindy, sit back. Right?
I just don't know how to describe it. Cool. Tell them about something else about that. Oh, we're home.
Hey, can you shut the door? Hey, excuse me. Who's that to, bub?
I'm looking.
Should be a name on the front.
Nene.
Nene. Alright, going in. Don't let the dogs out. We're packing for Florida. Where are you going? Well, it's not in there.
Where? That's it. These it. Looks like. And my favorite. These mine. Which one's mine? This one must be mine.
Get whichever one you want.
Ooh. Can I get two?
No.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
I get the rest.
So these ones
It's
are
mine.
sugar-free. Hold on, Cole. These ones are sugar-free, and then these ones just have low sugar. So they're not fully sugar-free, but they have low sugar.
Then that's a lot. And I just get one?
Well, she's not getting them all right now. We're going to put them up.
I'm eating mine.
So you can have them. What does it taste like? Is it good?
It tastes, oh, that's hot. And
What-
it's sour.
What'd you get? What one did you pick? Sour melon bites.
Tiny.
They're not hard.
Sour. They're hard in your mouth.
Here. So that whole bag is only 3 grams of sugar compared to like your Skittles bags, which have a whole lot more. So, yep. So I have to get back to packing though. Junie Banooni. Hi. I know, I just wiped my hand on my, so I smell like that sugar. Or sour candy.